everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. Today is going to be vacation prep day. So we are actually we're going on a different vacation this year. Last year we went to Anna Maria, the year before that we went to Anna Maria. This year we are going to Seven Sisters Campground, which is a little bit different. We've never been. We're really excited though. Supposedly the water is like crystal clear and you can kayak through it. It's supposed to be beautiful, so we shall see. I'm really excited and I'm gonna bring you guys along in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But today basically I'm gonna be working on just getting things prepped for our vacation. I gotta get everything packed, kind of like a list of things that we're gonna need to grab and go. I also got a new action camera to set up. It was really inexpensive, so I'm gonna just try it out and see. We'll get that all set up today. What else do I need to do? I have to go grocery shopping today to get the food for when we go down there. Just a lot to do today. So basically what I'm going to start with is everything that needs to go with us on our little camping trip. I'm going to pile up on the kitchen table over here. So I'm going to wipe it clean first and then get everything starting to get like stacked up. So I think what I'm going to do this go around for packing is bring some containers with us. That way I can put everything in the container. It'll be in the truck. It'll be secured from the rain, the weather, and stuff like that. But it's just easier to kind of sort whenever we get there. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Typically we use bags. We just use like grocery bags. We pile everything up. But then when we get to where we're going, it's usually chaotic. So I'm gonna utilize some just plastic containers this go around and see if maybe that helps us stay a little bit more organized this time. So I need to find some empty containers and get started. I made a quick trip to Walmart because all the containers I had were either cracked or too small. So I grabbed a few containers while we were there. I also took a look at some of the rafts that they had and I got each of the kids a life vest, and I'll share that with you guys in a little bit. But as soon as we got home, I went ahead and switched over some laundry. I definitely wanted to make sure that all the laundry was done before we left the house. That way when we came back from our trip, all I had to do was wash the laundry that we used while we were there, so I'm not having a mess on top of a mess. So that was a huge help. Even though it was exhausting to get everything packed and the whole house clean before we left, it was worth it to spend the extra energy doing that, because now that we're home, oh my gosh, it was nice walking into a clean house. Okay, so when I was at Walmart, I grabbed a few things. I had to run there this morning to grab some containers to bring with us. That way I can like store all of our stuff there and it's easy to just, you know, tote into the little cabin that we're staying at and then load it back up in the truck and have everything contained. So I got two different containers. I got a really big one. Ouch, my finger hurts. I got a really big one to store like all the bigger stuff, and then I got a small one to take like all the dry foods, just randomness that we're bringing as well. So that one is right here, and inside of it, of course, I got had to get life vests for our rafts, and then I grabbed a few things. I'll show you guys in just a second. But I also got a tarp because we need a tarp for our trailer, and then this is the big container that I got, and I got a life vest for my daughter as well. So they both have life vests, and yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start like getting everything ready though. This big tote, I'm gonna leave like right here. I think we're gonna store like all of our clothes and things in there. Like I'll just bag everything up and then just throw the bags into that container. And then like I said, this one is gonna be for all those little random things, which I have sprawled out on this counter. Okay, so I got some large Ziploc bags here, and I'm actually just gonna put all of our like toothbrushes and stuff in here, and toothpaste, and then I got a pack somewhere right here to bring it for the kiddos. So I'm just gonna pack all those and just keep them. Actually, I'll just take two of them out because we only need two, so we can brush our teeth. So all those are going in here. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead, oh no, I'll put that separate. So that's gonna be in this bag. And then in this one, I have shampoo, conditioner. We got hand sanitizer, deodorant, body wash for Dylan. He chose the Old Spice. And then, was that it for that? We got a first aid kit here, but I'm gonna keep that separate. That's gonna go in my thing. So, all of our like toiletries. The only thing I need now is a bar of soap. So I'm gonna run and grab one out of my drawer. Okay, so I got a little bar of soap. I did buy a little container, but I can't find it. There's no telling where that went. So bar of soap is going in the bag as well. That's for my face and body. It's the Dove Sensitive Skin Soap. I absolutely have to have it. So got that. So that's all of our toiletries. When we were at Walmart, we decided to get a cooler float just so that way we can tow this behind whatever like boat we're in, whether we're in the kayak or one of the blow-up boats. So it's not taking up all of the space where we're at. We'll just kind of tie it to our little raft and just kind of pull it behind us. So this will be great because we're gonna be kayaking down the rivers to find like swimming spots. So we'll desperately need to have a cooler on hand. So this should help us tremendously with that. I wanna say this was like fairly inexpensive too. I can't remember the exact price. I have my receipt somewhere. I might just put it on the screen here, but love this. We also plan to do a few trips to like a few other rivers that you can float down. So we're gonna be able to utilize these all summer long. So got that. That's gonna go ahead and go into this big blue container. Okay, so I got each of the kids a life vest. I think I told you guys that earlier, but I'm gonna go ahead and get all the packaging off of it. That way I don't have to deal with this whenever we get there because, yeah, I don't have to deal with like a huge mess or anything like that. So, boom, got that one done. I got the other one in here already. And these are going in here. Okay, so, sorry, I'm like all up in y'all's business. While I was at Walmart, I grabbed a few other things. I got this pop-up mesh hamper. I thought this would be great for like throwing all of our dirty laundry in when we're in the cabin, so that way we don't have like laundry all in Walmart bags. Most of the time that's how we do it. Hello. Hi. Oh, I just love you so much. Do you love your mama? Okay, hi honey bunny. Oh, don't get jealous. Zoe, stop. Stop. It turns into a whole fight. Yeah, I'm mad. She's like, don't be mad at me. I swear, don't be mad. Anyway, I got a pop-up hamper and then I got this waterproof dry bag. So this will be great for whenever we're on our little kayaks or floats. We could put like our phones in here, the first aid kit, keys, whatever we want to bring with us. I don't know if we're gonna bring our keys. That would be kind of silly to bring your keys on the raft, but you know what I'm saying. Like if we want to throw something in there that we don't want to get wet. But the mesh hamper, I think is gonna be perfect. Because we always end up having like wet, dirty, nasty clothes all in bags and they come home and like, it's just gross. So throwing them all in here and then whenever we're heading back, we can just tie this up, throw it in the back of the truck, boom, bring it home, throw it in the wash machine. So all that's going in this tote. So as far as packing for my clothes, I'm pretty simple. I am gonna keep it very casual because I know we're just gonna be on the kayaks most of the time and probably just fishing. So I got a few different bathing suits laid out here. I have like bikini ones and then I have my long sleeve shirts to wear so that way I can protect my arms and my shoulders and stuff from the sun. If you guys, I don't know if I even shared, I think I shared it on Instagram. I don't think I even shared it on YouTube, but I took my daughter to the beach one day, just kind of like a spontaneous trip. We went to Anna Maria and we got roasted, like so burnt to the point where it scared me from even wanting to go to the beach again. Like that's how bad we were. We were little lobsters laying on the bed that night. We had all these plans to go out to dinner and do all this fun stuff and we never ended up doing it. We laid in bed, ordered dinner, and took turns rubbing lotion on each other because we were just, I'm not kidding you. I swear I got like, I don't know, like sun poisoning or whatever. I had like blotches. I was, what do they call those little things? Not sunspots. What's it called? When your skin is like super red in some areas. Bloodshot. I was like bloodshot in some areas, like especially in my chest here. Never again. I got all long sleeve bathing suits to wear. Huh. You are just my special little baby. I just love you so much. You're on my clothes, ma'am. I need you to move. No. That's mine. I'm trying. to get ready. Are you listening to me? I just love. So in here, oops, sorry, got super blurry. In my all organized closet, I have my bag, like my little duffel bag that my sister-in-law gave me. I never even took off the tags, but I love this bag so much. It fits so much stuff. So I'm actually going to pack my clothes and Dylan's clothes in here. It should be plenty of room. So far I have lots of stuff packed. So I got my bag packed, I got both of the kids' bags packed. I'm actually gonna simplify this. As I was folding laundry, I kept throwing more things in there once I was realizing that they were clean. So I'm probably gonna minimalize that in just a moment. But I also have our face mask here. I got my daughter's hat. My son's hat has not came in yet. It's supposed to be here today. So hopefully it arrives on time. He got like a straw hat to match my husband's. We have our cooler ready to go, so we're gonna just use this for like when we're on the river. It's small and we can fit it in our little cooler float. So then over here, I have this container going. We have our towels, a game just in case it rains because according to the weather, it's gonna rain. So we'll see. We got both life vests in here, that cooler float, that mesh bag, and I just kind of threw everything in there. This is going to be for all the food, which I haven't got yet. I have to go to the store in just a little bit. But this is all of our like toiletries and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And this will be nice because we can just tote this whole thing inside instead of having to grab multiple bags. I think it's going to be great. So that's that. I am going to fit this. Like I said, I'm going to minimalize this real quick. But both of these bags and my husband's bag are gonna go in here. So we're just gonna kind of stack them, put the lid on it, like I said, so we can just carry that all in at once. And then of course the face mask will go in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of work on that now. We did decide to bring our coffee pot as well, but when I tipped it sideways, there was like water and coffee somehow poured out of it. I don't know how because there was no coffee in it, but I ended up putting that in a trash bag and then putting it in there. It's getting loud in my house. If y'all hear background noise, that's the kids playing. And we have a small home, so there's not much I can do. A little while later, after getting the kitchen cleaned up and getting the dogs new water, we were outside and I was about to start watering my plants, and it was time for Honey to actually get a bath. So we do have a dog sitter that comes and like helps us with our dogs whenever we're traveling. So of course I always try to make sure that they smell decent. And Zoe got a bath like a couple days ago, so now it was Honey's turn. And if it's nice and warm outside, I will bathe them outside. It just helps because the dog hair. And Honey loves a good bath. You can see she's loving every second of this. If you didn't know, we actually have 3 dogs total. I know y'all don't see all of them all at the same time. It honestly just depends on like when I'm filming, if you see all 3 dogs. But we have a Dachshund and Doberman Pinscher mix. Her name is Little, and she is 12 years old. And then we have Honey here. She is a Black Lab and Pit mix. She is 9 years old. And then we have Zoe. She's the youngest of all 3. She is a Catahoula and a Boxer Pit mix. We're not exactly sure. But she is 4. So lots of little fur babies in our house, but we love all of them. They're all very, very different, all have different personalities. Honey absolutely loves to get baths and get loved on, and you can see here Zoe freaks out the whole time. And Little don't want no part of being around water or being outside very long. She's very much the type of dog that hides out a lot. So that's why y'all really never get to see our 3rd dog, which is the oldest of all 3 of them. But anyway, I'm watering all the plants now, trying to double water everything. I watered the grass. Like we've been working so hard in our yard trying to get everything to grow. And then with us going on vacation, I was worried that nothing was going to get watered, but y'all, it rained on and off the whole time we were gone. While we were at Walmart, I grabbed a new air filter, so I had to switch that out. But in order to get the air filter out, you actually had to take the whole door off the hinge because the way that they framed out the closet, it's a pain in the butt. But while I was working on that, Dylan and Amaya, my husband and daughter, brought me this like bowl of cornstarch and water. And they were like, it's called oobleck or something like that. And it's a solid and a liquid at the same time. It's pretty neat. So they were like showing me that and I got distracted. And my camera ended up turning off the whole time. I thought I was filming, but it wasn't. So after I got the filter changed and we played with the oobleck, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I swept the floors and that was pretty much it for this night. And then the next morning we got up and of course finished up whatever I didn't finish the night before. One thing that I always like to do as well before we go on vacation is of course do some self-care. I always paint my toenails and I work on my nails. So if you didn't know, I've mentioned this plenty of times and I'm sure you've probably even seen it. I actually bite my nails. I have a horrible habit. I've done it since I was like 2, I think. My mom said I started biting my nails because of my dad. It's just a horrible habit, but I do not like to go get my nails done. Number one reason is because I do bite my nails so bad. My nail bed is really short and sometimes a little sore too. So I don't ever like to go get my nails done. I have always done them myself. And I've been using Kiss acrylic nails for years and years and years and years. Back when I was in high school, they used to have a Kiss acrylic kit where you could actually like put the acrylic on, and I think they still sell that to this day. That's what I used to use until these came out, and ever since then, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been, like I said, years. I've been using these. And the ones that I really like are the Kiss acrylic square. They're the real short. You can only find them online though. They don't sell them in stores anymore, which is ridiculous because they're the best ones. But these also are really nice. I like the coffin shape of these. But what you do is you just measure out each nail individually, lay them out from pinky to thumb. Then I take a file and I file my nail bed just to kind of rough it up just a bit. That way the glue and the artificial nail have something to adhere to. I put a good decent amount of glue on each nail and then I press and hold until there's no bubbles and the glue has kind of gotten solid enough to let go. It's usually about 10 to 15 seconds for each nail, and this is how they turn out. They look like I went and got them done professionally, and they're beautiful long, but of course I can't function with long behind nails like this, so I trim mine with toenail clippers, and then I just file the edges so that way they're not sharp. Once they're all filed, this is how they turned out. I love them. They're nice and solid, but the key is not to wet your hands for a while if you can avoid it. It's best to do these obviously at night and sleep without getting them wet, but in this case we were on a time crunch. But I do pack up my nails and I bring them with me just in case I do have a nail break, I can fix it. And now at this moment all of our groceries were being delivered, so I went ahead and got all of this stuff packed up into our cooler. That way we could go ahead and hit the road. right, y'all. So we are in the truck heading out for our vacation. Today's actually Friday. By the time you're watching this video, we're already back, but I just figured I'd go ahead and share it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching us prep for vacation. Wasn't a whole lot going on, but it's been a busy few days for us. So I haven't had a chance to film anything else. But that's going to be it for today's video. At this point, we were on our way for our vacation, and like I said earlier in the video, I will be sharing a mini vacation vlog, so keep an eye out for that. I also have a bathroom refresh coming up this week as well. If you are interested in just home makeovers and stuff like that, you don't want to miss that video. I feel like it turned out really good, and I'm excited to share that one as well. But once again, thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.